Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today we're gonna have a little chill stream. Nothing too crazy. All right, it's about 5:30 where I'm at. 5:44. Just checking little things here. I'm trying to get Millie onto the stream. We'll see if he gets on. But it's pretty much just a little chill stream on a Saturday. Have a little fun. Let's look at some of these comments here. What do I think about play? We're going to talk about that a little bit later. Actually, I could talk about it. Hello everyone. What's good, Dave? What's good, Dave? How you doing out there? Hope everyone's having a good weekend here. As you guys can see, we have the magnificent Quant on the screen here. He's telling all the bears after him. Of course, this is what we like. We got to check Bitcoin in just a little bit too. Of course, you guys know if you guys are looking for a place to store your cryptocurrency, get yourself a hardware wallet. Use yourself code EverythingAltcoin. Save 10% off. Right, this is a nice little hardware wallet for you guys to store some of your crypto in there. They got a ring, they got everything going on. They got Black Friday deals going on till tomorrow, so you guys can get yourself a nice little deal, right? And as you guys know, you guys should already check out this video here, which is the how-to guide to private sale investing. As you guys know, we get into a lot of private sales through that Patreon group, right? So if you guys want to even join the Patreon group, check it out. Check out this video first. It's going to be in the description down below. This will give you guys the breakdown of how private sale works, because it's not all sunshine and rainbows over here. So I'll break it all down here. This was about 10 months ago too, so this video needs to be updated. Check that out before you go. Check out my Patreon membership group, right? And of course, get yourself that ebook, The Essentials to Mastering Tokenomics. I've gotten a lot of DMs of this ebook, helping them out, helping them pick out some good alts. People have been making some decent money just understanding tokenomics. This is what beginners are missing in this space. If you guys are scared of FDV, things like that, and you don't understand it, check out this ebook. It gives you guys the breakdown. This is pretty much for the beginners. Check it out, right? And let's check out some of the comments, some more of the comments before we continue here, because I see some comments flying in. Crypto G was good. What's the next bullish narrative you think? It's tough to say. It's tough to say. It could be RWAs. With some regulations coming in, maybe that'll show, more clarity for like that sector, right? So it could be RWAs, but it also could be gaming with Gunzilla coming out. That could be the spark for gaming right there. But I'm assuming it's going to be between those two. Those two are going to be the next narrative, of course. Freedom fighting. Freedom was good. What are my thoughts on Nyan? We'll talk about that. Nyan is pretty good. It's a very competitive game. I tried to play it. Didn't work out my way, but it's a competitive game. It has some good potential. It's on Solana. Two ecosystems you do not want to fade this cycle is Solana and Base. Have you heard swap base ticker on ticker is Base? No, I have not heard of it. I'll check that out. Streaming live from Walmart, trying to follow the wife around. Yo, that's funny. Qorpo looking good, hoping the whole gaming sector picks up. I do too. My Qorpo bags are packed. We got a nice little 2, 3. What was it? Around 3x already from the lows. I bought a lot at the low, man. I got Blink's narrative. Next narrative. What's Blink? What's Blink? Talk to me. What is Blink? I don't know what that is. But let's continue on here. So just to let you guys know what type of time we on with the Patreon group, we get into some bangers of private sales. People don't understand. I have so much connections in this space that I've gotten into so many big private sales. It's crazy. We got Glacier Labs coming out December 18th. Hopefully this does well. It's on Forge. I don't like that. I don't like Forge or whatever. I hate it. So hopefully it does well. But as you guys can see, this is going to be the ICO price here, right? Everything is going to be listed on the 18th. I'm pretty bullish on these guys as of right now. If you guys remember, I've talked about it a few times on stream. New like upcoming altcoins that's going to be coming out. I had Glacier Labs up here. They're partnered with Arweave and I think Filecoin as well, right? So you guys can look at who's backing them and things like that. Next, you got Red Belly, which should be coming out I think it's coming out next week or so, sometime next week. This one is also going to be looking like it's going to be a big project. I just talked about RWAs, right? Regulation, things, all these compliances going to probably be happening next year with Trump in office and all of that. We're going to have regulatory clarity. Red Belly is already compliant. This is looking like it's going to be a big one when it comes down to RWAs. We'll see how it performs when it comes out, because it's a little low key right now, but they're looking pretty good. Our recent launches include Movement. Now, you guys remember I made a full in-depth video on Movement Labs before it came out, right? I will be making a crypto millionaire video on this one. This is pretty much going to be for those with a bigger bag, because you guys can see here it's already at a 1.3 billion dollar market cap, fully diluted evaluation of 6.1. Now we got a 12-month cliff on this thing, but I think this is going to run. If you guys know how Sui is going, Aptos, all of that is going. This is pretty much combining that movement language, because there's two different move languages that they're combining and bringing it over to this, and it's going to be an L2 on Ethereum. We'll see how things play out for this right now, but it's at 61 cents. I forgot, we like 35x or something off of this. At its peak, it was like 50 something x. Crazy grains, but it's of course unrealized because we have cliff. We got a cliff. We didn't get the entire thing, but it's looking very good right now. This could go on into the bear market and will look pretty fine. Next, you got Super a lot. Yo, my Super video went crazy. I did not expect a lot of Super fans to be out there. I do got a video coming out of Super versus Solana. It's a lighthearted video. Don't take it too serious, of course. All right, it's a little lighthearted videos. You guys know how to, you guys know me by now. So we're going to talk about Supra, the ecosystem, what's going on there versus Solana, because a lot of people are really comparing it to Solana. Same with Peak, they're kind of comparing it to Solana. I don't know, but I'm just going to make a video on it, right? Next, we got Crypto Autos. Now this, I didn't think was going to go crazy, but it went crazy, right? They got a lot of things going on in Dubai. It's like a car shop, whatever, on chain. They got some big things going on in Dubai as of right now. But this came out. It's not looking too bad, right? $36 million FDV. Could go a little crazier. We got in pretty early. Next, we got Lingo. Now, Lingo recently launched, and it's looking pretty good. I'm not saying I was surprised, but it's looking pretty good. It's on base. A lot of people on my last base video asked about Lingo. People don't know. I was in the private sale of Lingo. I made a video of Lingo. We in the private sale, we probably invested one of our biggest bags into Lingo as a whole, right? So right now we're pretty excited off of this. Right now we'll see how things play out. They do got a lot of calls that's probably going to be shilling this to you guys at some point in time, and fairly soon, right? About 5 hours ago. So right now it's tapping its all-time high, about $63 million market cap. It says the FDV is that high. I don't think it's like that. Oh, it's because, okay, I see it. All right. Next, you got, actually, now we're going to go into Bitcoin. Bitcoin, let me refresh this one. Bitcoin is at 101K. It's looking pretty decent. I told you guys, I think we're going to get a Santa rally. As we keep ranging right now, by the time we get closer to Christmas, we're going to get a nice little Santa rally. And then I believe that right after Christmas, we're going to have a dump. I don't know how big the dump will be, but there will be a dump, right? From what I expect. That is going to close out the year, and of course, depending on how next year goes, it's probably going to go again, right? It's probably going to pump right after Christmas. It's probably going to dump right after Christmas, and then maybe a few days later, we'll see, or maybe a week later or so, it might pick right back up for Trump finally going into office. We'll see how things play out though, but it holding that 100K price is pretty strong. It's pretty strong, and that's what I like. All right, for the top gainers here, let me refresh to see if there's anything new here. Let me see if there's anything new here. I'm just checking my DMs on Twitter to see if... all right, Millie's still busy. All right, so right now, Lingo is actually one of the top gainers here at a 46% on the day. Looking pretty good. I didn't even know Galaxy came out with their coin. Maybe we got an airdrop there. If you guys use Galaxy for any of the airdrop hunting, things like that, you might have an airdrop. So you guys go check out on that. That Magic Eden airdrop came out not too long too. Some people made some good money off of Magic Eden. Eliza's up here. Dasha, VV, Vifu, I don't even know, is up here. This is another AI agent on Solana. Athena, this came out not too long ago. Demo, I'm still pretty bullish on Demo. They just actually ported over to Base. I think this is a better move for them because Polygon is not looking like it's getting too much hype this cycle here, but they're move for them. I'm still hanging on to my Demo that I've been mining, just driving the car. Pretty good. Self-frame has come up. Self-frame is getting a little bit more talks because of quantum computing. If you guys don't know, they came out with a new chip that solved something that was supposed to be solved. That was supposed to take a long time to solve, and then that brought up the discussion of quantum computing. How close are we to quantum computing? Seems like we're closer than before. So self-frame looking like it's going to pump. A lot of people used to always talk about self-frame back maybe bear market or so. So this may come up again. Keep an eye on this. Parcel just got listed on Coinbase, came out of nowhere, did not know it was going to get listed there. It got listed up there and just shot up, right? And this is an RWA play we've been telling you that's going to be pretty nice on Solana. A pretty nice little move on there, right? Dev looks like it's making a move too. Some losers. We got Griffin here. Velodrome. What else we got here? FXN. Nothing too crazy, right? Alrighty. Check some more comments here. Let me see. Does this sound loud? No. Alrighty. I do want to look at some of the coins that you have brought up. So let me go all the way up real quick first. Nyan Heroes. We're going to talk about Nyan Heroes first. Now, Nyan does look pretty good. You guys know that I think the cliff is going to be over in May, right? The cliff is going to be over. I actually suspected that this was going to be a lot higher before we moved into the new year, right? Because now we're getting closer to that cliff being over. There's going to be some good inflation that's going to come. So in terms of game, especially within gaming, it's not being talked about as much, but you're catching some of these gaming projects on the absolute lows or close to the very bottom, right? And Nyan Heroes is going to be one of those. They just need a lot more hype as of right now to be talked about them, right? It was just at 45 cents 7 months ago. I'm still pretty bullish on Nyan Heroes, but there's some plays that's been moving quicker. I'm not saying that's a bad thing for Nyan Heroes. I'm just saying there's been some plays that have started to move already, and I would have already expected that Nyan Heroes would have moved. And they actually did. Only a little bit, nothing too crazy. Within a month, yeah, it hasn't had a crazy move, but could be decent. Because high, you can see there. I do think Nyan Heroes is going to do pretty good though, as a gaming project. You guys know I'm more bullish on studios than single-sided games. Now, swap base. Swap base. This is on base. Is this another DEX? Is it swapped? Is it swapped? Oh no, just swap based. So this is another DEX, I'm assuming, on base. Yeah. Do we really need another DEX on base? We got Alien Base and we got Aerodrome. Not bad for TVL though. Okay, you can switch there. Yeah, people may try to trade this, but this is not for me. Now I do remember there was some earlier dexes on base. None of them pan out except for Alien Base and of course Aerodrome. I think those are going to be the two you should focus on. If you think Aerodrome is too high for you already, you should to Alien Base. Those are the two that already have gotten the market share of base in terms of dexes. Right, you're looking at Aerodrome here at $2. $1.4 billion market cap. It's going to probably go a lot higher. And then of course you got alien base, which I'm sure a lot of people also have told you guys this, right? This is number 2. It's going to trail right behind Aerodrome. These are your 2 dexes. Don't make it too hard. Don't go look for decks that's not really going to be in the future plans of, especially on base. They already chose Aero. Base themselves already chose Aero. The community is flocked to alien base. So those are the 2 you just need to focus on. Nothing else. And now let's go back down. Do you think we have a massive 40% or higher dip before we rip up? It's hard to say. It's honestly hard to say at this point in time. A lot of people already thought we was gonna have a dump. The charts for some people look like we're supposed to have a dump already, but who knows? We're riding high off of what's about to happen in 2025. The market wanted Trump in office. They got Trump in office. We'll see how that's going to play out for 2025. It's hard to tell. No one's a fortune teller. What's your best call this year? Everything. What's my best call? It's looking like it's going to be between Aerodrome, maybe Game. No, it's probably Aerodrome. Yep, Aerodrome. I want to say Game is going to be close. If I would have really made that call in virtuals when I said I was going to make it, then virtuals would have been number 1. But yeah, probably Aero. Your bags. Yeah. Oh, well, let's not talk about me now. Let's not talk about me. We talking about the stream here. Talk about the stream. What's my favorite gaming project? Qorpo, Crown, Mavia. It is Qorpo easily. I don't need to look at the other 2. Yep, the ticker is RBNT. Quantum Entanglement. Had an IN but sold it. It's all right. There's so many projects this cycle. You don't need to overextend. I tell everybody, have 5 or 8 projects. 5 or 8 projects. Focus on that 5, 8. It'll be smooth. I know I review a lot of projects on my channel. But remember, my channel is called EverythingAltcoin. I'm reviewing a lot of projects, not just for for me or for my subscribers, for other people that need to start their research somewhere, right? The video helps them start their research, then they go do whatever they need to do. Coin market cap has it. Am I into perp dexes? Nah, not really. I'm not really too much into perp dexes, because the last time I've been using perp dexes, I got a little too greedy and started to lose a little bit too much money. I'm gonna just chill. Aerodrome to the moon. Alien base needs to take the drone footage. This dude here, bro. This dude here. Not financial advice. All right, let me clear that out. All right, so we were supposed to have Millie on stream. I was going to talk to him about his top narratives, because he put it here from AI, memes, gaming, RWAs. We was going to have him break it down, but he's not here right now, so we're going to move past that. All right. Right now, if you guys don't know, there's a lot of things going on with AI agents everywhere. I'm sure you guys are probably even tired of me even talk about AI agents, but things is getting so big within AI agents. I'm gonna show you some tweets, things like that, right? As you guys can see, Ancient Ink, which is a great gaming project, has partnered with Ori Chain, to start their AI agent creations, right? So it looks like Ancient 8 is going to be diving into AI agents. Ori Chain already started to do it as well. So you're starting to see a lot of different projects find ways to incorporate AI agents into their project, right? Not only that, DWF has now put out a $20 million AI agent fund, guys. If you think this was just a fad or just, one of those, narratives that just fly by, no. People are really coming into here in a different type of way, right? AI agents isn't just another subset category. They are a super set category that sits above everything. This comes from Avocado Toast. This actually, if you guys don't know, Avocado Toast was one of my OG supporters who turned influencer. Gotta love to see it, right? He was my OG supporter, turned influencer. He's still in my Discord as well. But he says it perfectly here. AI agents is going to pretty much change the game. They're at the top as of right now. I'm gonna show you a tweet as well from Jeff that I probably showed you before, and on how he breaks it down as well. But within the Virtuals Protocol ecosystem, these guys have now partnered with Hyperbolic. That means essentially all their agents are now able to tap into the APIs that Hyperbolic has. That's huge. These agents are getting so much smarter, so much smarter. There's a lot of different things coming from these agents. You now have agents specifically out there to hunt out, LARPs, the fake agents. You got other agents that are there to like break other agents. So things is going to shift in the agent space quickly. All right. Which leads me to my first project, of course. We got game. Now, if you guys know, if you're in my Patreon group, excuse me, if you're in my Patreon group, we call this about a $5 million market cap. Right. So we got in at this very early. Right now, sitting at an $85 million market cap. I had my price target on this at $100 million market cap because I didn't understand how big the virtual agents or the virtual ecosystem itself was going to get. Right. You're looking at virtuals at about a $2 billion market cap. Hold on. It sounds like we got Millie here. Hold on. Millie, you can hear me? Oh, hold on. Let me turn there. You sound loud as hell. Oh man. I got you now. Hold on. We got Millie in. This is perfect. This is perfect. We wanted to dive into what Millie wanted to look into. It's been a while. Talk to us, Millie. What's going on?
Not, man. I was just actually like doing research, and I noticed that you had sent the link, bro. I had ran and left the lab, came back and seen that you sent the link. I was just doing research and I just chilling.
Man, hold on. I'm ready to throw you into the fire because you came a little late, but I'm gonna throw you into the fire. I gotta go back to your tweet.
Okay.
This is your tweet right here. You tweeted this about a few days ago.
All
Your
right.
top narratives: AI, memes, gaming, and RWA. You want to break that down for us?
It's simple, bro. Those the hottest narratives. You feel me? Those the ones that's been most profitable. Those the ones that get the most mind share. Those the ones that everybody talk about. You know what I mean? So you want to position your portfolio to pick up on the hype, because let's be real, most of crypto is based off hype and speculation. You know what I mean? Of
Facts.
course, we'll get to the days where the utility actually matters, but the hype is right. What matters, and getting that first mover's advantage in some of the hottest narratives before normies actually flow into crypto and we get all of this institutional money. I mean, AI is kind of obvious, right? Think about it. I mean, every we use AI each and every day. Everybody uses AI. Think about it. And even when you look at meme coins, what are meme coins using right now? They're using AI. You know what I mean? Then you got gaming, which is obvious because it's easiest plug and play type of narrative with crypto. Own your own assets, in-game assets. If I play Call of Duty, if I could own my assets and trade them, based off my skill level, it makes sense, right? It puts the control back in the, the creator, the artist. And then RWAs, depends, the most slept on narrative, which I personally believe will get the most liquidity. Think about this, right? You already got Trump going into office. He has an exchange that has bought like RWA plays deep in. You got BlackRock going on a press run talking about tokenizing this, tokenizing that. And when you think about real world assets and the market caps of these things, it's just endless. It's endless liquidity pool when you think about real world assets. We haven't even truly got like real estate liquidity on what I'm saying, in crypto. At some point they're gonna, I don't know if they're already doing it, they're gonna probably tokenize gold and tokenize some of these other things
They tried to do those. Yep.
You know what I mean? Everything's gonna be tokenized, right? So at some point, like, you got Trump coming here saying, well, if you got a USA company, tax free. You know what I mean? All those are RWA companies. Like, those are Hedera's, the XRP, like all that stuff is RWA. So that's like the real sector, the institutional sector, that real money, that long money, that old money. You feel me? So,
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie. Yeah, I just love hearing you just now. I need you to break it down now, right? So for RWAs, because you got it in order. For your RWA, what would you look at as of right now in terms of an altcoin? Give us one AI altcoin that you're pretty much very much so focused on right now.
You said you said RWA. You want me to do RWA or AI?
AI. My bad. AI.
That's tough, man. Blue chips. I don't know. I know you like. Okay, you okay. I like your audience. Your audience is more like degens, right? They like small cap, low cap type shit.
Oh, they everywhere. Just not memes though. Just not memes. That's you.
Nah. I'm not even gonna give a meme coin. I be all over the place.
Yeah.
I be all over the place. All right, so let me think. AI. I like to focus on the infrastructure, right? My AI play right now. I'm gonna have to mix a little bit of meme into it, right? I'm gonna just
Nah,
mix
do your thing. Do your thing.
AI. All right, there's this AI coin that was incubated by Ori chain called Max.
Oh, I know about it. Go ahead.
It's an AI agent that has an entire AI agent marketplace. So it hasn't reached the level of like AIZ and AIXBT and all of this, but it was deployed by the team of Ori chain, right? And these are like really smart people, and Ori chain is like one of the top layer ones for AI, right? In oracles. So I believe that this right here, just the hybrid AI and meme with its own marketplace, because most of these AI agents, let's be real, they don't do shit. They're like ran by like third party, easy to make with like workflows and stuff like that with these AI agents. They're not really groundbreaking technology. But this is one of the first AI agents that has its own marketplace. And
What does the marketplace do? What we buying in that marketplace?
You can bet on Bitcoin. You can bet on the price of the Bitcoin price on the marketplace. You can create your own AI agent. She hosts multiple AI agents. So once this thing like really go live, now we're talking about like virtuals and stuff like that, where there's multiple AI agents on one platform.
Okay. So this is essentially like you want to call it like the launch pad for Ori chain when it comes down to their AI agents.
There you go. Perfect.
Okay, I seen a lot of people talked about Max I think earlier this week, but I didn't pay no mind to it. One, it to me, like, it's on Solana. I felt like it should. Don't they Ori chain got their own chain already? Or am I bugging?
No, they got their own chain.
So why they choose not to put it on their own chain but on Solana?
I just think Solana is like the chain of memes.
But yeah, which is fair.
You want if you go to the casino, you want to go to the casino that got the most liquidity, so you can get your big payout.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
So like, and I don't know. That's a good question. Maybe they add a contract on Ori chain down the line. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But
all right. So in that same topic, how do you feel about agents as of right now? Do we think we getting too saturated or what?
I'm more an infrastructure person, so I'm not big on agents. Like I like platforms. I like the platforms that actually incubate these agents, because that's what made virtual so big. You know what I mean? It's like, okay, you got 20 agents, but if 5 of them reach $100 million market cap, that liquidity is really staying in house, and that's why virtual's market cap is so high. So I'd rather invest into infrastructure. It's the same with gaming. I'd rather invest into the gaming studio or the infrastructure of gaming opposed to just one solo or single game.
Yeah, nah, I actually agree with that take, but you know me, I had to dibble and dabble in the virtuals ecosystem. We hit big in that ecosystem. So, well, virtuals itself, then we had to dibble and dabble a little bit in there.
How you like it though? How you virtuals? Like happen to like buy virtuals and then how do you like that?
It's simple as hell. It's nothing to it. It's just one extra step, one extra swap. Is it needed? No, but it gives utility.
There you go.
It gives more utility to virtuals itself, which is perfect. Right? Just like you said, everything is pretty much under virtuals umbrella. When these agents first come out and they get red pilled, they're only paired to virtuals. So you need virtuals to take profits or to buy into them, which gives it a little bit more utility as well. There's a whole host. I could talk about virtuals all day. I've even tried to create my own agent on there. I
How'd
linked
it
up with
go?
some other devs on there just to figure out, and I found some good plays on virtuals. It's crazy. Virtuals honestly is changing the game. They
Nah,
changed the AI agents.
I've been watching you, bro. So I know you've been hip on it. You know what I mean? So I was just wondering if you like, if I was to ask you like, okay, well, is it normie friendly? Do you believe like you can see a lot of people using it?
To
You know,
like buy to use the agents or to buy the agents.
just in general, whether it's being a consumer or a creator.
Well, from the questions I've already gotten, it's not. I wouldn't say it's norm for me. It's to me, I'm different, but like, people don't put in that I put in, right? Because I
Right,
feel like it's easy. Because it's
right.
just like swapping on Uniswap, all of that. If you done pump.fun, it's the same exact thing. You just
Okay.
switch the
There you
token
go.
to virtuals. That's
Right.
it. And
Okay.
then now you go proceed, buy whatever agent you want to go buy. But of course, unlike memes, you're not betting on community per se, right? You're not betting on that. You're betting on the devs who because you actually got to go. You got to take a deep dive. You got to figure out who these devs are, what their plans are, right? Once you figure that out, now you can go ahead and buy these agents. But even then, some of these devs already later on, after they say it's their agent, they're going to say, nah, oh, this was just an experiment. Now that nukes the agent because that means they're not really trying to do too much. They just
Right.
testing things out. But there's some devs out there that's like working crazy trying to make this agent like a part of their ecosystem of like
Like it.
whatever AI project they do already have, and they're going to include their agent onto that to like scrub off-chain data, on-chain data, things like that. So once you find those be the gold mines, because you catch them on pump on well, fun virtuals, that's what we call it. You can
Right.
catch it at like a 50K market cap. Wake up in the morning, see that at like $1 million market cap. Those are
That's
the ones
insane.
that you're really looking for.
Nah, I believe you, bro, because like that AIXVT, that joint is slick. Like
Oh yeah,
whoever
yeah, yeah.
created that is slick, bro. Like that's a slick one. You know what I mean?
Facts.
But yeah, this AI stuff is like going crazy. I got in, me and my little group, we got into like Griffin at like $6-7 million market cap, and
Oh,
it just
Griffin. Yeah, see,
I would have never thought that, bro. Look, I played around with the platform. I'm like, okay, they want one soul to make an AI agent. I don't know, because I could have put more money into it, but I wasn't even sold on it. And then I'm just getting notifications from the group like, man, Griffin is going crazy. I'm like, what the heck? Griffin is going crazy. Now, like weeks later, this thing is getting like shielded by co-founder of Solana Labs, and it's set at $300 million. I would never have thought of that, bro. You asked me would Griffin would be at a $330 million market cap when I went and used the platform, I would have told you no. So it's just I don't know what
I'm
to
sick
expect.
about Griffin. I'm sick about Griffin.
I
I'll
don't
keep it a
know
stack.
what to
I'm
expect.
sick because I was over there in the Solana ecosystem. I'm over here buying different memes. I had my little meme period. I was in the trenches with y'all buying these fake AI agents on there. Just everywhere over there. Then I see around a $1 million market cap or so. I don't know, I just think it's fake. Because the reason
Yeah. Oh,
I saw Ansem. I track Ansem's wallet. I see Ansem buy it. I'm like, the freak is this? I go look at it, and immediately once you go onto the website, it's just like a. Did they change it? Yeah, they changed it. So before it was just like text. It was nothing on there, but like you had
exactly, bro.
symbols.
That's what threw me off.
So I'm like,
That's
oh,
what
this is
threw me
fake.
off.
What am I buying this for? I
That's
said,
what
all right,
threw me off. The same thing that threw you off is what threw me off.
yeah, I shut it off. I'm not even paying it no mind. I said, bet. Next thing you know, I see more people start talking about Griffin. Solana co-founder is liking Griffin. I'm like, what the freak is going on here? Then I go check. It's like an $80 million market cap. I said, yeah, it's too far gone for me now. Too
Man,
far because
listen.
I can't see go too much higher. Of course, now it's at a $300 million market cap. But that's how
Yeah,
it's
that's
crazy.
crazy. It's just all it takes is like one tweet, and you know what I mean. But
Yeah, I was gonna talk to you about this because I got game on here. This game was one of my plays here. We got into this with the Patreon members at a $5 million market cap. It's sitting at 85 million right now. My
dang,
speculation is that this thing should be at least half a mil to Virtual's $2 billion market cap. Because if you don't know, game is like essentially the framework for the entire Virtual's ecosystem. They all have to use game, right? So as they're all using game, also game is going to have its own wallet and things like that later on down the line. But Since they're all having to use it, it has the most inferences on that ecosystem. The second most, sorry, the second most. I was thinking this supposed to be at a $500 million market cap. What do you think about this? Have you looked into a little bit of the virtuals agents like Game, Sequoia, Convo, AI? You already say AI XBT, but have you looked into Game?
Nah, I haven't, bro. Like I'm intrigued. You know what I mean? I wanted to ask you a question about that. You know what I mean? Because I was doing some research and I was like, I wonder if EA ran across like a. So is this? So this have it? Tell me what this is. Does it have anything to do with gaming?
So yeah, it's this is
I'm
pretty much
like I'm
like
all the way out of the loop.
they have something called they were supposed to do their Westworld by Roblox and things like that. Their
Okay.
framework is by Game itself, right? So Game is like a framework compared to Eliza.
Hmm.
You know what Eliza is, right?
Yeah,
The Solana agent over there, it has its own framework that other agents are doing. Pretty much Game is going to have the same thing, but they're planning to actually have like a Westworld like game or metaverse where these agents will be. They even got their own Westworld agents, right?
that's
So
crazy.
game is pretty much it's more than just a game. It's a framework. It's like it should be the second biggest thing on the virtuals thing, the virtuals ecosystem. As more people are looking into it, it's actually starting to run up a lot more just because now more people are noticing it. It takes a little bit of time. This and Convo should be up there a lot because people use Convo as like it's a way to give the agents different dialogues, just like the name states, Convo. But as you can see here, this thing was all the way over here at the
Yo,
bottom,
that's
and then as
crazy.
it shot up, it shot up. But I see a comment here real quick that I want to get to. Oh, they call you the Millie, the meme man.
I don't
The heck is Ducky?
really the
You
ticket.
know about Ducky?
Yeah, I know about Ducky. I talked about Ducky in my last live stream.
Oh, okay, okay. I'm like, where's Ducky? And Pocket AI. I do know about Pocket AI because I seen it, but I ain't really think too much. It's another agent launchpad, right? If I'm not too mistaken. This one. Have you heard of this one, Millie? A new.
Oh, I didn't hear you. You was kind of like breaking up there.
Oh, my bad. You hear me?
Nah, I can hear you now. Nah, I haven't. What chain is this, and what was that market cap?
This one also is on base. Base is the
Okay.
home of everything.
I
If it,
no. See, I was telling people this. I was saying like I like the fact that Base kind of found its own identity, right? I think that each chain has have to have its identity. Base doesn't need to compete with memes with Solana. Like find your own identity, and this AI agent narrative has allowed Base to do that. So I think it is the home of AI agents, the best ones in my opinion.
to be honest, I think it's gonna be. I don't think it's gonna touch anything with memes. I think base is the home of builders. I want to say it like that because a lot of the RWA projects, if you
Facts.
notice, some of them are porting over to base,
Some
right?
really good ones too, bro.
Right, yeah. And with the US regulations coming out, they want to be somewhere where it's going to be compliant, especially if they're US based, right? They're going to be on base. And you know, you also got the agents. I don't think gaming, maybe gaming will pick up on here at some point in time, but this is looking like it's going to be pretty much BNB 2.0, much better.
So what you think Sui gonna be known for?
Sui, we both say it the same way, but Sui should be gaming, right? They're going to have their handheld.
Okay.
That should be coming out. I think it's the half of next year that is going to be coming out. I don't know if you saw the handheld. Did you see the handheld? Yeah. They got Animoca Brand's flagship game on there, Dark Times. We got into that. They got some other games on there, but it should be known for gaming. But who knows what's going to be coming? What do you think?
I I don't know. It's being shilted everywhere, and right now it's like people are like, oh, the memes are good. The memes are not really good on Sui. It's just that people, the KOLs, are shilling them, right? So it makes it
Yeah, of
look
course.
like that. But kind of like base found its own identity with, like you said, with the builders. Like people are building real stuff on base. Solana is the casino that's known for the memes. I'm just trying to figure out what Sui's go-to is going to be, and if it's going to be gaming. I don't know. I haven't seen anything from gaming come up out of there besides the stuff you just talked about. But this is going to be interesting. But I don't
I
want
do
you to
think.
skip over. I don't want you to skip over your comment, bro. You was just looking at Pocket AI. You know we don't went
Oh
to
yeah, I be
sleep.
everywhere. You see, you can see where I go. I go
We
everywhere.
gotta show love to the comments now,
I go
bro. Yeah,
everywhere.
I
But
don't
yeah,
want to be
nah,
that
I knew
guy.
about Paka. I wanted to know since you don't know about it. This is another AI agent like launchpad. It recently came out not too long ago. Now I saw it. I didn't pay no mind to it because I feel like there's nothing else really going to be competing for virtuals. But there's going to be other. Every ecosystem I feel like is going to have a launchpad. Just like we just talked about Sui. They got Sui agents,
Right,
right?
right,
Casper got Casper agents, not Casper with the K, Casper. They got their own agents that went crazy. Solana is already good there with Dasha, Top Hat, and some other ones.
right.
And then you got Base. Of course, I'm sure you're gonna have BNB. I'm surprised Polkadot don't have one. These Cardano. I don't know. I feel like every agent, like every chain is gonna have one. What
Right.
do you think about that?
No, I agree 110%. I was gonna ask you is what we're looking at, like, is it on the level of hats? Because I that's the like AI platform that I have a little bit of something in on
These
Solana with hats.
these guys are looking to do a little bit more. I don't know if you, because I'm in a lot of these agent like Twitter spaces. I'm listening, you know.
Okay.
So the next big thing that people are really looking at when it comes down to agents is not just single agents. They call it swarm agents.
Right.
Swarm agents is kind of what it sounds like. It's just a bunch of agents tackling a task. And these guys look like they're going to have one of these when it comes down to their marketplace for agents, just to have different agents do different things. I don't know if it's going to be successful, but who knows, right? This one I'm not betting on for like the long term. I have another project that I do think is going to be pretty decent when it comes down to swarm agents. It's called Open Swerve.
Okay. I've heard that one.
Yeah, these guys are pretty much. They also going to have an AI agent marketplace, which is what they're tackling for swarm agents and things like that. So this is right now is out there. As you can see, individual agents. You're gonna have pre-configured teams on here. You got agent teams. Just it's just getting bigger. That's it. All right. Did you see Open Swerve yet or no?
Nah, yeah, I've heard of this. I've done some research on this. I like this project.
Yeah, I got into this not too long ago itself for swarm agents. I'm just right now. I'm pretty much focused on agents. I don't know about you.
Nah, I was gonna say that. It seems like you really into this part of the AI, narrative. You
Yeah,
think
right now.
is it a term thing, or is it more like you really believe in it?
So the thing I think it was my last live stream. Someone said it was like it's going to be a short-lived narrative,
Right.
right? But from all the developments we're seeing right now, this is looking like it's going to be more than just a short-lived narrative, right? You got DWF, which is a market maker, a huge market maker, right? They just put out a $20 million AI agent fund, right? You got what's the other one? The other thing, I forgot the other VC. Dang, I forgot the other VC name, but they're buying AI agents on the open market. You got projects shifting their focus, including AI agents into their focus, or changing their project entirely to be AI agents. We haven't seen this with gaming. We haven't seen this with RWAs. AI AI agents is the only thing we've seen this happen with, where everyone feels like they need to include AI agents to better their project. So I don't think it's just going to be a like a little fad or whatever. Like this guy here, Zero X Jeff, who's an ex Spartan group. This is one of the guys I follow for everything when it comes down to AI agents, right? He's already talking about what he thinks about what's going to happen in the next 2 weeks for AI agents because AI agents is actually evolving way too quick, right? But Solana Hackathon is going to be happening. They're going to be doing a bunch of things in there, right? He already talks about the game framework here. We just talked about game, right? This framework, we just talked about that. Now he also talked about DeFi agents. They're already saying the next billion users on chain is not going to be human. It's going to be AI agents, right? These guys are now tackling DeFi things like that, and that was going to lead me to my next play, right? DeFi agent ecosystems are undervalued, right? This is going to be looking like for something for 2025. You're going to have mode AI agents. They're going to have they already have their app store actually open, right? With 13 quality DeFi agents. Of course, some people didn't like mode because they switched up. This is what I'm talking about. They was just primarily a layer two that was going to be a part of the Optimism superchain. But now they included AI agents and not just regular AI agents, DeFi AI agents, right? Right now they're sitting right here at just 4 cents, $109 million market cap, right? And of course, a lot of people should have known about these guys because they did a airdrop before. I made a video on them talking about they was going to do an airdrop. So people should have been prepared. And they're not too far off from their all-time high of 14 cents. They're just down 70% of that. So when you ask me if it's just a fad, I don't think it's just a fad or short-lived narrative. I think this is probably going to be the focus the rest of the cycle here. If you're not looking into AI agents themselves, you're looking into the infrastructure that's hosting or building these AI agents, right? And mode is going to be one of those. What you think about that?
Nah, man, that's insane. Like, I don't even know how you can fade it if we're talking about, like, we're not it's not PvP anymore. It's like
It's building.
PvAI. You know what I mean? Like, man, it's about to be crazy.
Like if
And
you
it's
don't have
going.
an actual product in the AI agent space, your project is probably not going to go crazy.
Yeah, that's true, bro.
Right, and this guy talks about, see over here, he already talked about, game framework and things like that. So when you want to get a leg up in this agent space, and this all started pretty much from the dude that made Go, right? The dude that made, not Goat, sorry, Truth Terminal, right? This pretty much started from him, and then you got Mark Andreessen. He ended up funding the AI agent that turned into a whole bunch of things on Solana. Then from Solana, you got Virtual popped up. I forgot completely about Virtuals when I first got into it. Right, I bought a small bag at 3 cent. I was like, all right, bet I'm a DCA a little bit more. I'm gonna just wait a little bit, but I'm a DCA. Next thing you know, after this whole agent space, all of this just started going crazy. Someone tells me Virtuals is at like, what was it, 30 cents or something? I'm like, oh, what the freak? I go look at my bag. Of course, that's a 10x, right? It gets a $50 million market cap. People are like, yo, you gotta start selling here. This might be it. I'm like, nah, I'm just because I ain't even get I want it now. Pretty good. It gets to $1 around that cent mark to $1 range. That's when things started getting a little crazy. That's when people started to really look into these agent space, and a lot of these think pieces popped up for AI agents, whether it's the agents themselves or the infrastructure for these agents, and people started to look more into it. And that's why I think this is not just over now, right? We're probably going to see it next cycle, not next cycle, sorry, next year. There's going to be some plays, but of course it's going to taper off, right? Like virtuals might taper off at some point in time, and then something else is going to pop up. Like
Right.
Spectral try to take over, that didn't work. Who else tried to take over? There's been a lot that try to get some market share too. I see some comments here. Coles. Oh, one of my guys talked about. Do you know about this?
That's the KOL AI agent, right?
Yeah.
So I use that tool, like, check projects and see if KOLs are talking about them, and if, like, how
No,
many
this one.
Twitter stuff that they had.
Is it this? Nah, it's not this one.
Go to
It's
the
the other one.
website.
Is it this one?
Nah, I'm about a different one.
Hold on. I think I know which one it
Hold
is.
on.
Cause I my one of
Oh,
my
okay. I'm talking about protocols.
yeah protocols. There you go.
Yeah, that's the one I'm talking about. See, I get them mixed up, but that's the one that I use right there. So
So if he's talking about this
you're
one,
probably talking about something different. Yeah, that's the tool that I use right there. They actually have a token as well.
yeah, Sequoia, yeah, Sequoia. I actually talked about somebody in my Discord group about this. I think Sequoia is going to be good, but Sequoia needs to, if they could partner with Virtual Protocols Agent Starter, and then using Sequoia for funding these new agents that come through that Agent Starter, that's going to be huge for Sequoia. But Coles, yeah, I haven't really looked into Coles too much. No, Nodely AI, you know about Nodely?
Mm-mm.
I feel like,
I know
see,
about. I've heard of Sui AI, but I see somebody said that it
yeah,
might not
Sui
be
AI, is
as.
that the AI agents on Sui?
Mm-hmm. I've been seeing a lot of mixed signals about
This
that one
one,
because of the vesting,
you said what?
because of the vesting schedule. They got a lot of unlocks. Well, they don't have a lot, but the next few days they have some pretty nice unlocks for like the next
If
few
it's
days,
this
and
one,
then it'll be open for a
is
while.
it not all out or it's not?
Mm-mm.
I know who talked about this on stream. That's why a lot more people know about it now. Supo talked about this. It came out of nowhere. I'm like, oh, okay. But yeah,
Supo talked about it.
yeah,
Damn, I seen Kyle Chassie talk about it now.
yeah. Kyle Chassie now getting more into this agent space too. That's not looking too bad though. I haven't. Well,
Did you see Morph AI?
Morph AI? What's that?
Bro, that's how I created that video of Future. Bro, that shit been going crazy. Like you can faces like, but it's the best tech that I've seen with the face swap, bro.
You look.
And Superman was talking
like
about it. Bro, Superman was talking about it. And then I started seeing like crypto games talk about it, and I'm like, what is this? It was like $5 million market cap. Now,
So this one, right?
Yeah, bro. It just ran to a $20 million market cap so fast. But the tech is actually really good. I'm not even focusing on price because I went and used it myself, and I was even blown away. You know what I mean? I'm like, dang, you don't see no like, you know, how some AI it like flash back and forth between the like the face swaps, bro. Nah, it's just clean. It's just clean. So I believe like when a lot of these AI platforms like this that got this type of tech, and whether it's be like, you know what I mean, creating something or having a platform with AI agents, they make the most money once they get their APIs out. So once you got an API that people want, you can monetize it. It's over. You can generate revenue.
I didn't even look at this, but I have to check it. I have to check it out. I know y'all some low cap hunters, man. After a while, I try to like. I'm still with the low caps,
Bro,
but I need them
neural
to.
AI so early, bro.
Huh?
I said we got into neural AI so early.
Oh, Neuro. Yeah, I knew. Who was talking about that? I forgot. I know it was Alex Becker and his crew that was talking about that one.
But he didn't talk about it really early though.
Oh, no, mind you, I'm only looking once in a while.
he was late to the party, but it's cool. He pumped the bags a lot. But what I was getting to is that they totally rebrand to like AI agents at $100 million market cap. That's crazy.
Oh yeah, that's what I'm trying to tell you. A lot of these projects are rebranding to keep them going, right? Something like Mojo. Like I'm a private sale investor in Mojo, right? These guys had nothing to do with AI agents. Now all of a sudden.
Yeah, I want to let your people know, like, bro, I'm not stamping Sui AI, bro. I see a lot of people saying it's a scam. I'm just saying that I heard these Sui agents earlier, but a lot of people is talking about it. But I already know, like, the vesting schedule is bad. Like, it is bad. You know what I mean? So, like,
yeah, these guys be on point. I told these guys they be on point now. They know. Don't just be investing in anything now.
Oh, there go a positive comment.
They built a business during the bear market and launched their coin during the bull market. Sui AI. That's gonna be something to look at. For me, it's not for me right now. Yeah, I don't think the only agents I really.
But it's supposed to be like the virtuals of Sui, right?
Yeah, it's
gonna get the hype from just that.
See, the thing is, I was here, you was here too, for launch pads. We know you got launch pads on every chain. Even though they're gonna have agents on every chain, if no one's really on these chains a lot, no one's like, it's not gonna pump too crazy. Like it's gonna pump within those people in it. But if you go into something like virtuals, that pump because it's on base. So a Solana agent is going to pump, like top hat, things like that. Those already pumped because there's more users on there. They have a lot of people that just could sustain the price, the price movement. But when you go into Sui,
is you saying Sui is overhyped?
No, that's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying there's not a lot of users on that side. People remember when we in crypto, right? If you're trying to attract new users,
go on crypto Twitter, you would think everybody use Sui.
Crypto Twitter is different from the beginners.
You get what I'm saying? You get what I'm saying?
Crypto Twitter is not the beginners.
I'm agreeing with you here. And I
Oh,
was
okay.
trying to tell people that Sui is being like pushed in a marketing type of fashion. But are people really doing shit over there? That's what I'm getting to. I'm with you on that.
Like you have to know how to migrate onto a new chain to use
Okay.
a new chain that's not EVM. I'm getting questions every day on how to add base onto their MetaMask wallet or Rabbit wallet, right? And that's an EVM chain, and that's not hard whatsoever. Now imagine having to explain someone how to use a whole nother chain. A whole
No,
like Solana is just getting picked up now. People don't even know how to get onto Solana.
right. I get it because we do the same thing. It's way harder to do it on YouTube, but it's easier in the Patreon. You know this, right? They kind of like have a better understanding, a little bit better skill
Yeah.
level. But the thing is, Phantom is supposed to be integrating Sui.
Oh yeah. I seen that. Phantom is going to make it very
Right.
easy for
Right.
Sui. That's going to make it a little bit better. We're going to see how the development for Sui goes. But when you go, let's check on what's that thing called?
Because it's chains that I hold, like I hold H bar, and I don't think it's the most normie friendly chain to do stuff on.
Right? H bar is definitely not
Wallet.
friendly.
Right. So you get what I'm saying. It's not like Phantom. Like Phantom, you load up Phantom, you traded meme coins in 5 seconds. Like Phantom solved the problem.
So right now there's $1.7 billion locked in Sui, right? This is pretty much the money that's on there. Like, I don't think that's a lot of money. Do you?
Van Eck said Sui is going to $10 in 2025.
Oh yeah, no, this thing is getting remember, I'm pushing Sui now. I do think Sui is gonna be big. I already made a video. I told a lot of people Sui is gonna be big, but this is one of those that's more people are buying it because of the name, but not too many people are actually playing in the ecosystem. Because if you actually play, like if you think Sui is going to be big, you're going to also play in that ecosystem because you're going to catch the low caps, like the dexes. You're going to catch some of the early gaming plays. Those are going to be jumping off the wall quickly, right? And then when you look at base didn't have no token, but in terms of base, it had its ecosystem was gradually growing itself.
Yeah.
It's already got a $4 billion market cap with no token. I said $1 billion market cap. TVL with no token. People pretty much speculating on Arrow, Alien Base, right? And then they actually go into the ecosystem and actually bet that way. But things could change next year. Mind you, I'm not bearish on Sui. I'm just saying the ecosystem wise, right? I already got some projects in that ecosystem.
Okay. I'd just like to hear what other people who talk about crypto feel about Sui.
No, I like Sui now. Sui now. If I had the opportunity to invest in it again, I would.
Freedom Fighter going crazy. He likes Sui laying foundations.
Oh yeah, let me read. The first AI project on Sui. Yep. Have you looked at X? I seen a lot of people talking about that. One. Sui had the most DEX volume in the past few days. I gotta check that because I didn't even know about that. That means now more people are now using the ecosystem, which means I will be wrong.
Yeah, it's that, and it's been going crazy. That meme coin over there been going crazy. Lofi,
I don't even know about. Grayscale heavily invested into Sui. Also Sui. Yeah, I already knew about Grayscale.
Raul Paul is like on the foundation, right?
Yeah, I knew about. I'm not. I don't want y'all to think I'm saying Sui is bearish. I'm talking about Sui AI. I'm not talking about Sui itself. Sui's gonna pump.
I'm just giving you a hard time, bro.
Oh no, I'm reading the comments. Layer 1 X is doing okay. But to that topic though, once again, I do think the only two ecosystems you cannot fade is going to be Solana and Base. Right. You're going to have some other projects like Sui pop up, but that's probably going to be later on down the line when they have more projects on there, except for memes, because I think that's what's big there, right? Memes.
What about XRP?
Why are you coming at my neck like that?
XRP ecosystem.
I have nothing to do with XRP, man. Once I see the latest video, someone said XRP to $10,000. I almost deleted TikTok. There was no point. Like, Move is the best technology though. Yes, Move is actually very good. I told you guys, look, if you guys watch my channel a lot, you guys know how I've talked about Movement Labs. This is combining Swee's Move language, Aptos Move language, and bringing it over onto Ethereum with their M2. So this is a layer 2. That's pretty much bringing Sweet technology over to Ethereum, right? And I told you we have
Crazy.
35x on this. What you said,
That's
Millie?
crazy. I've never heard of that one. You said that's doing what?
Yeah, so they got two products. They got the M1, which is going to be
Uh-huh.
their layer 1, right? Then they got their M2, which is combining Swee's Move language,
Uh-huh.
Aptos Move language, because if you guys don't know, they're pretty much two different languages, but their basis is the same, but it's a lot to freaking talk about. I talked about it in the video. They combine and bring it onto they call it the Move virtual machine onto Ethereum as an L2.
Dang.
So yeah, this recently came out.
That's good. Yeah, I seen that. It's been going crazy since it came out. That and what's that? What's that other one that came out that I seen?
Sweet Super.
Super. But I gotta ask you a question though. Like, can somebody explain to me the hype around like Hyperliquid in that
Hyperliquid.
ecosystem? Yeah.
Hyperliquid is another. It's a perp dex. I don't know too much about it, but I know one of my guys was talking about it in the Discord. They gave out a big airdrop, a huge airdrop. Now, people thought the thing was going to drop, and it did not drop whatsoever. It just kept going. Now, I don't know why it's holding up like this, but it's a perp dex that's going crazy.
Right.
I don't know what else to say because I looked at it. It was over here. They mentioned it over here. I didn't get the airdrop, so I don't care. This thing goes from $3 and some change all the way over here to $25. Yeah, this is something different. It's a pretty big perp dex. You tried it yet?
Nah, well, see, I've known it for because I seen Miles Doister shilling it like for like 6 months, and I didn't like participate in trying to get the airdrop. I didn't think much of it, but when the ecosystem dropped and I seen like how explosive it was, I'm like, dang.
Oh, it's a regular dex, not a perp dex anymore. No, right? Yeah, they do got perp dex. Yeah, there you go.
Oh yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, this one, yeah. A lot of people are talking about it, but once again, once people get a lot of free money, they will talk about, a project that they got free money from. Let me see these comments here. What I think of Super, I do think Super is going to be a pretty big, like I said in the start of the stream, I do think it's going to be a big L1. The only L1 that has pretty much everything that you're looking for. They got their own chain link. They're going to have their own decks. They got everything in there. Just watch the video I made on it. I'm going to have a video talking about Super versus Solana soon. Just a fun video. Don't take it serious. Did you hear about Super yet?
Yeah. I've been locked in with Super, man.
Not Super.
Yeah, Supra.
Oh yeah, all right, you said Super. That's why.
Yeah, it's like the hybrid chain link in Solana, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm hip.
Come on. What do you mean? Come on. What happened? What happened? Talk to me. Well, yeah. Let me go back because we got to bring you back now. Because we did take a little detour now. Where's your tweet at? Boom. To memes now. Do I really want to cover memes? Yeah. It's Millie.
How we get back over here?
Huh?
He's like to memes now. I'm like, damn, how we get back over here?
Nah, you're right. You did cover memes and AI together, so we're gonna give you that one. Give us a game to play.
Memes, man. I'll tell you what, like with memes right now, what I like in memes, man, I like the art meta. You know what I'm saying? I'm a big fan of artists, like real artists. So whenever you see an artist get behind a project that's community driven, like I'm all for that because that's just like tokenizing art, tokenizing something that has fans. So just look for artists that are tokenizing their art. I'm just gonna say that.
So let me ask you: are you on board with Murad's thinking that we're gonna have a meme super cycle?
Oh yeah, memes gonna go crazy, bro. You can't. It's already happening. Like each day, it's 100x happening each day, right? So when I'm not making content, I'm literally in the trenches. I'm not saying I get 100x each day. That's not what I'm saying, because you lose money just as much as you can make money. But there's opportunity in meme coins each and every day, because it has the most virality about it, right? It can go viral, right? So what does viral do? It brings hype. What does hype do is it brings liquidity, and it brings liquidity fast. Most people know how to enter memes, but they don't know how to exit. So the most important thing, of course, and it sounds cliche, but it's always, practice proper risk management and always take your profits. Always take your profits, especially with volatile assets like memes.
I got more questions for you. We in memes now. I got more questions for you. So, with it being 100x's every day, which I've seen it, I do see that there's a lot of, every week, every day, somehow there's a big meme coin that comes out, right? Do you think this is going to eventually hinder the overall top for memes, right? What I mean by that is, do you think we're actually going to see a meme hit a $50 billion market cap, $25 billion market cap, $10 billion market cap?
They're already hitting those. What are we saying?
No, the new ones. No new ones have hit that high.
Well, it's new ones that's on the way, brother.
Yeah, so that's a part of the question. That's what I'm saying. Do you think that because there's such an inflow of new memes where people are actually getting 100x's every single day, right? Per your words, every single day there's a new meme that's
look, I'm not saying people are getting
no, hold on. I don't want to say people, right? Let me just say there's a meme coin every single day that's pulling up 100x, right? So what is going to make someone invest in a meme coin now that's at a $500 million market cap, right? Rather than try to get the next 100x. That's what I'm saying. Do you think we're actually going to see some memes hit these numbers, like 50 billion?
Yes, because accessibility. When people come into crypto from personal experience, they only want to use centralized exchanges. They don't want to use anything else. And now you have these centralized exchanges listing memes. You can go into crypto.com, you can go into Coinbase, and you see a whole list of memes, and even Robinhood is going to list more memes. So if you can find meme coins that are listed on all three of these exchanges, have a cult community, have a good on-chain analysis as far as like supply control and top holder count percentage and things of that sort, you can still buy a meme coin at $100 million market cap and they go to a 5 billion, 10 billion, $20 billion market cap. You don't have to go too degen, because all it takes is like word of mouth and a group of real wealthy people to start what they call a cabal, to start the avalanche, and then everything just pours. But just as much as it goes up fast, it will crash as well. So you got to know when to get out of those things. But yeah, accessibility. That's why you see Coinbase listing Moondang. Nobody cares about Moondang. What's a Coinbase listing Moondang? You know what I'm saying? Like, because they know it's going to drive volume and more people on their platform.
Yep. I agree. People are listening. These centralized exchanges know they're going to make a lot of money off the fees from listing these memes, right? But when I look at it, right, I'm of course, people know I don't invest too much into memes, but from what I see, right,
everything is out.
You said what?
Supply is out. All supply is out. So the only way you can really get effed is if they're bundled, right? But there's tools that can catch bundles where you can protect yourself. So like it memes, people feel like they're in control opposed to the VCs. I don't have a problem with VCs. I like the whole utility, and I believe the good utilities have VC backing. But a lot of people are getting more smarter, and a lot of people just want all the supply to be out there and have a fair chance. And I get it.
Yeah. So what I was leading to is, yeah, the entire supply is out, right? But when you say a meme super cycle, just like you mentioned, more of these memes, a lot of these memes are coming out where people are going to chase these 100x's, right? From what I've seen, especially when it comes down to these normal guys, these normal people, especially on TikTok, they're trading 20k market cap memes. They're eventually now saying to their audience, $1 million market cap for a meme is too high, right? To me, that shows me that these, of course, they don't understand the market as well as we do, but that shows to me that the higher the number goes, the less of these newbies want to invest into it because they feel like it's too high. Once you get into, let's say one of these things get into $1 billion market cap, they probably can't fathom how it gets to 10 billion or 20 billion. Meaning they now leave those there because now it's too high. They don't feel like they're going to get the right X's that they're looking for, and then now go down maybe 500 million, maybe 100 million, or they're very degen and only do the 100K market cap ones. You get what I'm saying?
Yes, but we can't focus on those people, that crowd, right?
But that's the crowd that you gotta. That's the crowd that you gotta push them.
I am going to disagree there for you, right? Because I know people that's successful that make well over 100,000 a year, and they only buy crypto on exchanges, right? And they only will buy a meme coin if it's listed on exchanges. So we got to think about the real money that's going to move these market caps, right? It's not going to be the people that's trying to throw $100 into a 20K market cap. I'm talking about people that's putting in 25K at one clip. You need a meme coin that has liquidity. You need the Shiba Inus. You need the Doge coins. You cannot put a 25 clip in a meme coin with a 20K market cap. I'm not trying to say they brokies, but at the end of the day, that's what Tate was saying. You know what I'm saying? That's like, I do that, right? I put $20 in a market cap with a 20K. I'm a brokey. I'm in the poorhouse. You feel me? I'm not no rich elite person. You know what I mean? I'm in the trenches. But like retail that's using Robinhood, the ones that's using Coinbase, they're putting 10K clips, 20K clips into like meme coins that have real liquidity. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, no, I get that. But those, yeah, go ahead, complete your sentence.
We underestimate how these blue chips can really move. Like, I am not a fan of XRP, but the fact that it was able to move its market cap that quick shows you that blue chips can still really move. You get what I'm saying?
Oh, we could talk about that later. So we
can't underestimate the Doge coins, the Shiba Inus, the Elons, the Bonks, these ones that's over 100 million, because they're going to move just as fast, because we're talking about retail that actually has real money, not the ones that just just get rich quick. It's a different crowd.
Here's what I got to refute that, right? The guys that are throwing $25,000, $100,000 clips into these memes, right? They're looking for different X's that a normal person is looking for, right? They'll be happy with a 4 or 5, maybe even 10x from this meme, while the normal person isn't happy with that.
But who's the same?
Hold on. You also got this chill guy. Hold on. This to chill guy right here. Chill guy was I think it's going to be a big meme. I don't know, right? But this one was the one that actually has all the normies, because the meme itself came from TikTok. The amount of users on TikTok to the amount of people that were buying memes on TikTok, these guys end up switching after Chill Guy hit a certain market cap or whatever. Now they're looking for something different. They did so many beta Chill Guy plays just to try to capture something very early. What I'm trying to say is the people that are coming into this space are extremely greedy, and they don't see like the full spectrum. Once a market cap, because we already see it with just regular utility projects, right? Once a project gets to a certain market cap, they're turned off by it because they're not looking for those guys that are buying $25,000 clip, $50,000 clip. These guys know how the market works, and they're okay with a certain amount of X's, which could be a 4, 5, 10x, whatever, right?
But see, that's not it. They're okay because they understand that it's less volatility. They can't put that type of money in a meme coin with a $5 million market cap, because it's a good chance what's going to happen. They're going to lose it all, right? They're going to lose it all, right?
But that's to my point.
So with all of these meme coins that's coming out, right? It's been thousands of different Chill Guy variants, right? Have they affected the Chill Guy, the main one, as far as market cap? Have they even took up 1% of the liquidity share?
No, but that's once again to my point. You're not seeing what I'm saying. I'm saying they're okay with it's going to pump, right? If this goes to $3 billion market cap, that's a 10x for them. They're okay with that, right? Because one, to your point, it's safe. They're getting a good large amount of money because they already put a large amount of money. What I'm saying is the new people that's coming into this space, these memes aren't for them. they're looking more for the lower cap memes, the ones where they can gamble, have the riches. The cycle previous to this cycle, what made the memes different was there was less of them, so meaning more people had to focus on those memes, right? They When it comes down to Doge, you also had the biggest coal for Doge. Elon Musk was the one that talked about Doge. People speculated on Doge. Is it going to be used on Tesla?
Yeah.
That's a huge speculation for that. Right now, none of these memes have it. They just have people like, you got Murad. Murad's good. His biggest play is Giga Chad, which end up going down. But once again, because there's so much more of them, the liquidity is going to get shift to more of them instead of being focused on 2, 3, 4. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, it's diluted. Like I agree
Yes.
110% there. I'm just saying on my behalf that when a new person comes into crypto, they'll be more likely to buy a meme coin that's on an exchange
Oh,
than
no, I
trying to
agree.
find something that has a 20K market cap. They
No,
don't even
I
know
agree.
it. It's no possible way you could be new and do that type, because you don't even know what the freak you even doing, first of all. So when
I
you
agree.
do, you're probably going to download like Coinbase, Robinhood, and buy something with a $100 million market cap. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah, yeah,
You know what I mean?
man.
Like if you go listen to a person on TikTok and you knew and you try to, you probably gonna like, you're gonna get scammed or something, bro. you gonna instantly like want to leave crypto after that. Like, yeah, I'm done here.
Unc over here gave us $2. Said it's like Fisher and Cast. I don't know. Cast
Who's
Powerball.
that? Who is that? Are we sparring right now? I'm
Yeah,
confused.
the meme discussion. Yo, not me. I like this discussion because I really feel like I do want to say this. I do think that Murad is going to be this cycle's Alex Becker. He's going to make people a lot of money if they know how to get out the market in time. But
I'm not even the Murad guy.
no, I'm not talking about you. I'm talking about in general because a lot of more people are getting more bullish on memes because of him.
Okay.
And I personally think he's going to get a lot of people right. He's going to be the Alex Becker of this cycle. People are going to hate him next cycle. There's going to be people that's going to love him. There's going to be people that's going to hate him. There's going to be, people that's indifferent.
Yeah.
So memes is it's crazy. I just see a lot of people talking about memes if we never been in this type. But it's going to be interesting though. We have an interesting cycle. Go ahead.
Right. It is interesting, bro. But it's like, how can you fade them? You know what I mean? You can't. It's like, how can you fade AI agents right now? You know what I'm saying? It's the same thing. Like once a
I wouldn't say
narrative
it's the same, but I get the concept. I get what you're saying. The
okay.
team.
If you pull up the narrative tracker for the year, you'll see which narrative has outperformed
Oh, it's
each
memes.
narrative, and it's memes by far.
I'm
And
not.
I
I
have a
disagree with that.
love-hate relationship with memes. I want to make it clear. Like, people think I'm like the meme guy, but I have a love-hate relationship with memes, right? Because I like utility and I like memes, but I also understand, you know what I mean, that you can't never it's like you never know which one it is, right? I don't know. Like you look at a meme, you be like, how is this at a $2 billion market cap? I get it. It
But
blows my mind too.
it's gonna be interesting. But I'm on the side where I don't think we're gonna see too many memes hit that $25 billion market cap. I do think there's gonna be maybe one or two, and that's just being nice. I do
don't
think a
know,
lot of these
man.
things are probably gonna top out around closer to $1 billion
25
market
billion?
cap.
There's already memes that's gonna hit that though, right? You gotta think about
No,
it.
no,
Like
no. Right now,
Trump's exchange has memes listed on it. Those memes
yes,
are gonna hit 25 billion. Can we agree on
we'll
that?
see. We'll see. Right now, I just pulled up the market cap. I just
Like
pulled up the market cap right now.
what memes? Like I'm talking about. Are you talking about Shiba Inu? You
No,
don't
no,
think
no,
Shiba
I'm talking
Inu
about
gonna
new
hit?
ones. I'm not talking about Shiba. Those are cemented. Those are
Okay,
cemented.
okay.
I'm talking
I
about the
was
new ones.
okay.
That's why I referred to the last cycle because there was only a few. You had your what was it, Floki? You had Shiba, and
So it's Pepe a new one?
Pepe is more bear market, right? It dropped this bear market, right?
Yeah,
So it's not as new as like Dogwood had,
but
but
you would
it's
say
it's
you would
this
agree that
cycle.
Pepe is gonna hit 25 billion.
It has a possibility. It could definitely hit 25 billion. But
Okay.
how many of those are we going to get?
I agree. I think too many people think every meme coin is going to hit that type of market cap,
And
and
that's what you're getting to.
it's
What I'm exactly
not
saying.
going to happen. It's not going to happen. Like
That's exactly what I'm trying to get
watch
at.
so many YouTubers, you would think every meme coin can hit $100 billion market cap, right? If you watch every YouTuber, because there's so many of them, and we talk about so many different tokens, you think like, damn. Well, sometimes you got to realize, like, okay, take a step back. All these coins can't 100x. There's no possible way. That's not even realistic, right?
And that's my argument right there. That's my argument. I'm saying there's not going to be too many that actually of the new ones, not Doge, Shiba, those already cemented. Pepe pretty much is cemented now. Dog would have look like it's cemented, but the other new ones, I don't know. With Floki, I haven't paid attention to Floki. Brett, that looks like it could do some numbers, but how many of these like that's not already in $5 billion market cap is going to hit a $25 billion market cap, is going to hit that $50 billion market cap? Because that's the selling point, especially Murad has for a lot of people, right? So when I look on here, it's just, yeah, some of these probably going to hit $1 billion market cap because the amount of money is going to come on here. And just like you said, the centralized exchanges that's going to get have these listed on there, of course. But I'm just not. I tried to open my eyes, but it's too many to see.
So, I mean, how does crypto look at a $10 trillion market cap? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
How does this top 100 look if we hit $10 trillion?
That's still that's to be discussed. We don't know because of course, at the end of this cycle, everything is going to be finally be shown. Hindsight is 2020. We'll see what is going to happen.
Right.
Right. But I do think
don't even got us hitting 10 trillion. But I think there's people that think that we get there. I don't.
Yeah, if we get there, that's a lot of money. But are we certain that it's all going to focus? It's not going to trip because with regulations now coming in, you're going to have U.S. based companies, right? We just talked about Trump. U.S. based companies. Now, I'm a believer that we're going to see more utility in the, of course, in the top 25 than any meme, top 50 even. We may see one meme, two meme in the top 50, maybe four, maybe five, right? Because you got Doge and Shiba already up there. But outside of that, I don't know if we're going to see too many cement themselves that high, because I think it's just too many of them now, too many to sell. And Murad, in his live stream with Elio and them, he also mentioned some of these memes actually adding utility to push them higher, right? Because at some point in time, you're just only selling community, but you need to add more things to speculate on. So I don't know. You the meme guy, even though you don't want to be the meme guy, but I see you as that guy, right? I'm sorry, I just see it that way. But, huh?
No, I'm listening to you, man. I'm letting you cook, bro.
No. It's you. I brought you up here as well. That's what I'm trying to get to the next play. We had our discussion on memes. I want to hear what's your gaming play.
My favorite gaming play is Karate. Right now,
Karate. Oh, carrot.
Yeah, carrot.
Why am I not typing? Nah, I like that you brought this up. Talk to me a little bit more.
Well, it started off with them having like a really, really good game, but when they dropped their own chain, it was like, okay, this makes sense based on it being my top investment as a gaming play. One, I wanted something that was under $100 million market cap, but not too low, that had its own ecosystem and had KOLs behind it as well to have the hype, but wasn't listed on every top exchange, but just some of the top ones. So I see it's listed on Coinbase, it's listed on crypto.com. I don't know if it made Binance yet, but I think that this is a token that's going to get a lot of liquidity, not just from just it being in the gaming sector, but also a lot of normies that rotate into gaming because it's easy and accessible. Now it has its own chain that pretty much solidifies my investment. It's my biggest gaming investment right now, and yeah, I'm riding with Karat.
Yeah, I actually like that you brought this up, man. We agree on
risk there. You know what I'm saying? I mean, I could get a little bit more DJ. You feel me? But I think like
this is pretty good because people on the channel.
Yeah, and you see the team working right every day, coming to work. I'm with that type of stuff. You know what I mean? Under 100 million. Not that much, risk here because it's solidified on exchanges. I think that this one can, 1 to 10 billion, we won. You know what I mean? 10 billion or higher, we really winning.
I like this because I played the game and I do think it's the most fun crypto game. I even played it on stream right? Because if you guys don't know, we did get into the private
That's
sale of
better
Carrot,
than off the grid.
huh?
You think it's better than off the grid?
And off the grid is going to be more of a competitive game, but I think this like if I would have just saw a video of this of Carrot My Pet Hooligan, I would have thought it was a Nintendo Switch game, right? And so it's two different vibes. It's two different vibes, but from playing Carrot itself, I was having crazy fun on stream playing this. Of course, I did get into the private sale of it, and I do believe this is going to be a big one because they already had built out the community, right? Just like, you know, we've already been talking about, they got their NFTs. The NFTs got airdropped the tokens. These NFTs are also plugged into the game, right? So there's a lot that's going to be coming for Carrot. I agree with this one. I like this one a lot. It's not my biggest gaming bag because that ended up going to Qorpo, but I like this one a lot.
Yeah, I wanted something that was well rounded, man. I was, I had a little money I wanted to put in. I already have gaming tokens. You feel me? Like I hold Moon Tropica.
I seen a lot of people talk about that too.
I have what's that? More Games, Miria, Bytes, right? Neo Tokyo. So this is some of the stuff in my bag. You know what I mean? I feel like if you're gonna invest into Super, then you can't fade Bytes, right? If Super's gonna this amazing product and pump go crazy, they taking Bytes with it, right? They taking Neo Tokyo with it. So I think those are just like easy. You don't fade Alex Becker and Elliott Trades in gaming. You get what I'm saying? So
Yeah.
I think gaming, you don't have to take as much risk to make a lot of money. You get what I mean? Like if you take risk with the gaming, then you got to make sure it's like some solid devs. They actually got something, a real product, a working game, or at least working to make it work. You know what I mean? But with gaming, like you can really be just like get something well balanced. There's some good stuff at 50 million, 30 to 50 million.
So throw them out there. Let me give me another one.
Oh man, what I said.
You can't just say there's some good stuff now. And
GFAL. GFAL.
Oh, okay. Talk to me. I didn't think a lot of people would still talk about this.
Yeah, bro. I mean, you don't fade EA Sports, right? I think GFAL is stood the test of time. You know what I mean? I don't know. I like the team behind it. What's the market cap? What the market cap say?
47 million.
Here we go. Right there in that little pocket that I like for gaming. You know what I mean? So what else did I say? I said CAH, that's Moon Tropica. I feel like Moon Tropica can do something like Illuvium, right? It's that gaming token that has the scarcity effect. It has less tokens than Illuvium, and the supply is almost fully in circulation. So we're talking about something that has less tokens than Illuvium, and Illuvium went to like 2K per token at one point. This thing is sitting at $16. It's being shielded by top gaming KOLs. It's actually integrating the KOLs into the game to make people play them, because when they see themselves in the game, they'll shield it more. Yeah, I like Moon Tropica. As far as like focusing on a single game, and of course we're waiting for Guns, right? Gunzilla. Do we fade that?
No, hell no. We don't fade no goddamn Gunzilla.
All right then. You know what I mean? I don't know what happened to like the winter protocols. It's a couple of them that kind of like I haven't been keeping up with, that were good back in phase 1 of the cycle, because like I made a lot of money in phase 1 with gaming and AI coins.
I got two questions for you. I got two questions. One is from Uncle. Right? He's asking us, do you think Super is going to be the next Sui? I'm gonna let you answer that one.
I think no. I think like Super is Super, Sui is Sui. I think at some point Super will have its moment, but I think Sonic will have his moment as well. Like the Phantom rebrand, Sonic. What they're doing over there by like incentivizing people to actually use the ecosystem, that's huge, right? You don't see a lot of ecosystems doing that, incentivizing the developers based off each fee, off each trade, or however it's set up. So I like what Sonic is going to do, and they got some pretty good developers over there and can gain some hype, memes, stuff like that.
Okay.
But the focus right now is definitely on Sui. Like Sui's got it on lock. Maybe Aptos runs after Sui because of the connection there between Aptos and Sui and the team. But yeah,
okay,
Sui,
I like that.
The one right now, right? It has like the spotlight on it.
Okay. And now for my second question is, Do you think going into the second half of this cycle here, do you think the same first half altcoins that performed well are going to perform well again the second half of the cycle, meaning they'll hit a new all-time high?
No, when we get that double top or wherever we get to that point, it already happened in like the first phase. Like the tokens that I was holding, like as I was coming up with like this cycle, like we don't even really talk about them. They I don't know what happened to them, right? Like they did well, they had their time, and then people moved on. And that's like the nature of crypto, right? Everybody has the attention span of a squirrel. So the narratives change so quick. As long as you got something hot in each narrative, your portfolio should do well.
Okay, so and to that point, that means the newer altcoins that come out attract more of the attention that you see in the second half, right?
No, I don't think it has to be anything to do with newer. I just think it has to do with narrative. So
Narrative a part of the, like, to say,
right.
so AIs right now, right? It's not the same. It's not the same AI plays that pump first half. It's the newer AIs that pump this half.
Well, it's the newer AIs and the ones that also were able to pivot, right?
Yeah,
But
that's to the question. Like, so do you think it's going to be
I guess
overall?
you could say that because let me like, what was back then that was pumping like that? What was the AI tokens back then, right?
You got Viot,
Singularity,
yeah.
all that. Yeah, what happened to all that, right?
That's why I'm asking. Do you think it's more of the newer ones for the second half that is going to pump? What any narrative is going to be the newer gaming coins, the newer RWA coins, newer AI?
I can't say newer. I just think the ones with the strongest fundamentals with the newer ones are going to do well. But I think like coins with strong fundamentals, they keep pumping throughout each phase. You get what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
But if the ones that kind of like, you know how, like you were saying, like, okay, a meme coin, at some point you got to stop selling community. At some point, these utility tokens run out of products to actually convince people to stay around.
Yeah, speculation that.
Right. It's like, okay, where is it? Is either where is it or is this it? You know, everything turns into a buy the rumor, sell the news event. So if you can like overcome that, I think you'll do well. Because look at like what was that AI project? FXI. You remember that?
FXI. I gotta pull it up real quick.
Like sports betting AI project that was on the TV show by Hello. Even Hello. Like all of these was
I
like
remember.
Good phase one of the cycles. But now are they good buys? No.
Yeah, that was to the question right there. It's because it's an interesting cycle.
Maybe they do come back around because the chart is like, okay, when a trader would look at that chart like, okay, this is a great entry, right? But I don't know. It is. It's just a weird. It's weird. You're right about it. It's just I don't know.
Yeah, it's tough. That's the influx of the amount of tokens that's coming into this space, right?
But that's every narrative though, not just
memes. Yeah. That's to the point. That goes to every narrative, including memes. Just want to say that. But to the whole point right there, that's what I wanted to ask to see how it feels, because I do feel like a lot of the newer projects that have come out are really taking the spotlight as of right now. More people end up talking about them and end up forgetting the 2023 first ones or the early 2024, which I don't understand.
Like that's true, dog. That is true.
Like one of these guys just brought up, no one talks about Say no more. Say had something pretty innovative about it, and no one talks about it. What's your thoughts on Turbo's finance? I don't really got too much to think about Turbos. Do you got any thought on Turbos?
Is that what competing with Cetus, right?
Cetus and
Turbo's finance, is that the DEX on Sui?
I think so.
Yeah, I think that's what's competing with Cetus. Cetus has been doing pretty well, so I don't see why Turbo Finance doesn't do well if Sui does well. Right?
It's at a 10 million.
I mean, at this point, it has more potential than Cetus. Cetus went crazy though. So at some point, that probably went crazy. As a TVA on a value rise, you gotta expect Turbo Finance to rise as well.
And then, you got any thoughts on Parcel? People should know my thoughts on Parcel already, but I'm gonna ask you because that's actually the last narrative we have on your list here, RWAs. So we'll get your thoughts on Parcel, and then I'm gonna ask you what's one RWA you pretty much looking at.
Parcel is like part of my blue chip RWA bag, actually, right? So I have a little bit of tokens on that are still on exchange. I will say, like, hey, sometimes you take your tokens off the exchange depending on what type of hard wallet you got. But yeah, you can't trust nothing these days. Ledger's getting hacked, whatever. But I hold a little bit of parcel on it, exchangecrypto.com. It's my RWA for my little exchange bag. I was surprised it was actually listed on crypto.com. I like the narrative. I said earlier in this stream, we haven't unlocked the real estate liquidity in crypto, but it's coming when you look at stuff like what's that, Proppy?
Proppy. Yep.
Yeah. Big fan of Proppy. Big fan of Parcel. I like the platform. Betting on real estate is different. It's on Solana. It's backed by some big people on Solana. It's going to do well. Solana continues to get bigger. The ecosystem grows. Parcel is going to grow in that RWA. So big fan of Parcel.
I agree. Parcel just got listed on Coinbase too, which came out of nowhere.
Crazy.
Honestly, did you know about that?
Nah, I told you. I hold it on crypto.com.
Oh, yeah, you've been a crypto.com fan for a minute, but they got listed on Coinbase.
I'm staying a freak away from Coinbase.
You don't like Coinbase? Oh, because what's going on? I getting locked out?
Yeah, that's too much pressure.
You know what's crazy? I've been here since 2016 and had no issue with Coinbase. Hey, let me knock on wood real quick.
I've been locked up from Coinbase since 2017.
Nah, I had no issue on Coinbase. I love Coinbase, man.
I've been telling people about them.
Yo, Brian Armstrong, follow me, please. All right.
Like
what's your RWA play here? That you know, we talked about Parcel, but what's the one that you would say that you're more bullish on?
I just recently I bought a huge bag of IXS.
That's the RWA swap, right?
Yeah, the Uniswap of RWAs. Big fan of that. Been doing research as of late on LBM on base, and also what's the token? Something Rax. It's on base.
Look,
RAX.
This came out? I didn't even know this came out.
Yeah, that's been a beast, bro. And I've been trying to find my
that was 5 months ago. Okay, I didn't think it came out. Okay.
Been trying to find my RWAX and RWAX. That's the two I've been doing research on as of late.
The 3 or the 2?
Well, yeah, I bought IX swap, but okay. I've been researching LBM and RWAX.
All right, talk to us about these, because I did get a lot of questions about RWAX. Now, I didn't invest into it myself. I didn't find it too interesting for me, but talk to me.
It's supposed to be this huge RWA ecosystem that has a platform where you can actually like lend and borrow against like RWAs, but it's specifically like it's going to be like, you know how Virtuals is like that platform for like AI agents on base. This is supposed to be the go-to RWA platform for base. And that's why I've started my research.
I think I'm looking at the wrong one. Hold up. I'm looking at the wrong one.
It's like a couple of them. Yeah, you gotta. I don't know if that's the one.
There you go. I know which one it was.
Yeah, that's the logo right there.
Okay, this one.
Yeah.
So some leverage trading.
Look at that, man. Trade energy, trade inflation, trade art. And this is on base. So you know when they really build real shit on base. Like, you know what I mean? So like this is the one I've been doing a lot of research on and just thinking about pulling the trigger whenever I can find a good entry point, and then LBM as well. But
so this one is a little bit more it's like Parcel, but just adds a little bit more different industries you could trade. Because Parcel, you can only just trade. You could trade real estate with different cities. This allows you to trade real estate indexes, like other things that they got up here, like the bricks and stuff like that. Okay.
Yeah. So yeah, you can say this is the Parcel of base. I like that. I like that good comparison right there. Make it real easy. Yeah, I'm with that.
And this one, talk to me about this one a little bit. LBM.
I can't really explain this one to you. You might have to like do a deep dive. It gets a little bit technical, so I don't want to make myself sound silly. But there you go, tokenizing technology.
I knew about these guys because they're in that Plume ecosystem.
Right. So these are the two that I've been like doubling down and like, okay, because how I look at it is when I'm doing my portfolio, I said, okay, I want to have exposure to RWAs, but specifically on base. Got my RWA on Solana, which is Parcel. Let me do this base because I think base, just based on what's happening with Coinbase and the regulation, I think it's going to just be a huge pool of liquidity. And there's just like like you were saying earlier, like it's real developers on base that they're not like trying to just get rich quick. So I like the real shit that's happening on base.
Yeah, I like the Big E, bro. Big E, I know you be in the trenches. What you think about Uki? I don't ever pronounce it right, but you know.
I've heard of that one. I've never heard of that one.
You never heard of this one? Oh,
Never heard of
I
that.
was going to talk about it on stream, but I'm actually going to make an in-depth video on this bad boy. This thing has been on a steady climb. If you know about spatial computing, you're going to know how big Uki gets. I don't pronounce it right ever. But this one, I'm very bullish on this guy, on this project right here for Dpin. What got me even more bullish is finding out Niantic. You know, if you guys know, they made Pokemon Go, but they use you guys, all of us, me included, right, playing the game to actually map out the world as well. So they use this, right? But now to make a decentralized, you know, spatial computing with the resources and things like that, Uki is looking to do the same thing. I'm gonna go deeper into Uki for you guys. I got a full video coming out. Compete. We haven't talked about Compete in a long time, but that was my second favorite crypto game. Well, it was my favorite crypto game at that time because I was playing it. It's just fun. What you think about Compete?
I played. Like I've been in the lobbies. It's funny when you get in a lobby and somebody like recognize you, like because I got my name as Crypto Millie. You know what I'm saying? So if I'm playing, it's cool. I mean, I don't know what I've always played that game and felt like it was missing something. You know what I mean? And I don't know exactly what it is, but I just feel like once it figures out what that missing piece is, I think it'll do well. I think like I had more fun playing Compete than I had playing Off the Grid, if that makes sense.
Okay, that's fair.
I felt like when I played Off the Grid, like it was just so freaking choppy that I just turned it off. And I know I got a good computer, so I just turned it off. And then I seen all the other people complaining about the performance as well, so I know it wasn't me.
Yeah,
but I've never had that issue with Compete.
Yo, Big E. Yeah, go ahead.
It's cool. I like Compete.
Yo, Big E. Nam is not really RWA. Just to let you know, that's more insurance based. I got into the private sale of Nam, so this is more insurance based.
Hey, that's cool. I don't know how I feel about the insurance, but like I made a good bag back in the day off Check Dot, but it's just like it never popped off. The narrative never popped off.
Yeah, insurance I felt like it was going to be pretty big, but that was just I guess that's just the last cycle narrative. But I thought it was going to be decent. I'm in it though. We'll see how it goes though. I'm in it.
Man, hey, you got if it got Coinbase backing it, it should do well.
Yeah. You can't leave out checks. What's checks? You know about checks?
It's an RW play. I heard Miles talking about it.
Okay.
It's funny because I've been like heard about it, but it's funny now you see like the bigger YouTubers talking about it. I'm like, oh, this is crazy.
Nah, see the thing with them is you got like I know how they play. They're not going to talk about the low caps, but they know about the low caps. Especially cryptobanter, he has a full team and they even invest into a lot of early projects. So don't think they don't know. It's just they won't talk about it until it hits like a certain market cap. If it gets into like the mid cap territories and they feel like it's safe, that's when they're going to start talking about it.
But you think they already invested on?
No, I know. For damn sure, I already know cryptobanter is invested. I know Virtual Bacon invested into some things. We just got into something called FOMO just yesterday, and I seen the Coles that's invested. I know, so they know. They know. They just not going to talk about it until because it's like a risk type thing for them, right? They don't want to talk about low cap and then it just crashes, right? That's bad for their image, right? Now when they start talking about mid caps, they'll be fine with it underperforming, but it still didn't crash, right? So that's just their game. Once you know that, you understand. They in here. They got full teams.
Yeah.
But I see a question here. Vast Media. What coin are you guys the most bullish on this cycle? I'm gonna let Millie kick it off because if you watch my channel, you probably already know.
What's your coin there, man?
What's my coin?
Yeah.
It hasn't changed. It's literally peak.
Oh, okay. I hold that.
It hasn't changed. It won't ever change. Peak is it.
I bought that. I got a nice good bag of peak. It gets a
Man,
lot of fun. It's funny the fun that it gets. I be on Twitter when I'm like going over my peak investment, and just to see the fun that it gets with the whole crest thing. It's just hilarious.
because you know how people are when they want free money and they don't get the free money. But even though they already mentioned how the airdrop is going to work for Crest and they already took the snapshot, people going to be finding ways to be upset. But if you guys bought it down here, look, it came out at about 50 cents. I was, man, I was getting so many DMs like this. They like this trash. And down here, next thing you know, it just shot up. And I think it's going to continuously do well. But yeah, what's your most bullish altcoin?
That's tough, man. There's like so many of them that I like. So I could just say I'm gonna just give you like my sleeper.
Nah. Give us at least one of your most bullish. Now, don't hold out on us now.
Not holding out, bro. I'm giving you something that I got a massive bag in, right?
All right.
Okay. I'm gonna give you uh my top decentralized science play that's not listed on multiple exchanges, but has a huge backing, and that's AXGT Axon DAO. I think that if I could look across my portfolio, one that I have like the most conviction on, just based on the potential, the narrative being the number one play in the narrative, the Docs team, former SEC member on the team, the utility and use case, which is monetizing scientific research, and the backing behind it without being listed on tier one exchanges, AXGT without a doubt.
I've never looked into this. I gotta look into it. So my question to you, when it comes, you chose this one, right? But I'm pretty sure you know about Research Coin too.
Yeah, that's the one on base, right? That
Yeah,
has
yeah,
Brian Armstrong like specifically behind it, right?
yeah. So why would you take this one over Brian Armstrong's coin?
Because I mean, like AXGT has like a legit product, right? They got this ring coming out. I'm gonna just let you do research on it, but they got this
All right,
ring.
yeah, I'm listening. Don't worry, I'm
They
listening.
got this ring coming out, right? This ring that utilizes AI technology to kind of like, you know what I mean? Pick up on like, there you go, there you go. Pick up on all type of stuff, but in its early stages, like as far as health, like they have a real product with the team, with the utility, with the use case, with the potential, but because it's not listed on those tier one exchanges, but I know at some point it will be.
I'll take it. Me, I haven't really taken too big of a dive into DeSci. I've seen some DeSci projects. I even covered one thing. Um,
This
I'm
one
just
has the most TVL, the biggest treasury, $335 million treasury.
who
There's not a
this?
decentralized science project that has a bigger treasury than AXGT. Yes,
Oh, okay.
335 million.
I take it. I gotta look into this. I just gotta look more into DeSci. It was one of those narratives. I think we was too early to, so I didn't really look
That's what
into it too much.
you say.
But they
Too
have
early
pump.
is good.
Huh?
Too
What'd you say?
early is good. Too early is good.
Yeah, my thing. Yeah, I always say being early is a good thing. It's sometimes a good and a bad thing because no one's talking about your projects when you're so freaking early, right? But of course, you're gonna get the most gains being
So,
by being early. Yeah.
so whenever you have a groundbreaking cure to a disease, right? You got to go through all of these leaps and hurdles to get the capital, um, you know what I mean, approved. But with projects like AXGT and the research project you're talking about, you can raise that money in a decentralized way based on the community. So everything happens a lot more quicker than it would happen when you have to get that approved by the government. So this is why these projects are on the same level as real world assets, because now
Okay.
you're talking scientific research, right? You're giving it a chance to grow in a decentralized fashion. So if you come out with something groundbreaking, you don't have to wait. You know what I mean? You'll have access to that liquidity right there and there with AXGT.
I'll take it. I definitely got to look into it. Right now, my focus has been on RWAs, not gaming. Sorry, AI RWAs. I hate this R button, bro. The freak is syrup. You know about this?
Mm-mm.
A DeFi play. Oh, Maple Finance. They changed their name.
Wow. Now I do know about that. I didn't ever do they changed their name. That's crazy. These
I,
projects.
yeah, I didn't know they changed their name. I guys look at that. What are your thoughts on DeSci mining and possible real world applications it may have in biotech? That probably is more of a question for Millie, because I really
I
haven't
think
looked at too
I
much.
think I just answered that. How I feel about
Yeah,
just
you
saying
did
science in
pretty
general,
much.
right? Yeah, I'm big on it. I think that it's going to rival RWAs because you look at all this stuff these people be, you know what I mean? I don't know how y'all feel about like Elon sending rockets into space. All that stuff costs billions of dollars, man. So it's and somehow it's all connected as far as liquidity, and we'll see a lot of these different narratives, even the sleeper ones, produce millionaires.
I take it. For peak, you gotta look at my last video on peak. You'll get the price targets there because you gotta account for some of the inflation that's coming out. Of course, if peak runs today, let's say within a month, actually 6 months before the huge inflation comes out, who knows where this could be? Because it's already about to hit a dollar, right? It's already about to hit a dollar, right? And this is now with this supply out there, and I think by in 6 months it should be at 700 and something million, right? But if we're going for the entire year, it's going to be, I forgot how much is supposed to be there, but there's supposed to be a lot of inflation within the full year. So that's what you got to take into account for. But if it ran between now and 6 months, you could look at this $1.50, $2. You got any price targets for peak, Millie?
Nah, man, I just hope we can get out before the huge unlock.
Oh yeah, you are in it. Yeah, y'all are in it. Yeah. I'm gonna be dumping on your heads if I can.
You know what I mean? I'm just trying to get up out of there, get in and get out.
I'll
It's
say
gonna
it.
be a massive. I mean, look at all the robotics and everything that they're building on that. It's crazy, like it's insane, right? It's
Yeah,
like it's like a universe over there. So I'm happy. Like it's a blue chip for me. It's part of my blue chip portfolio, right? My blue chip portfolio is H bar, Jasmine, Super, Peak, and then so what's the other one? I got a Tau. That's my blue
Tile.
chip portfolio. That's my blue chip
Ah,
portfolio. So those are the coins that I hold on crypto.com, and I only hold blue chips, and that's my blue chip portfolio. And
I
Peak
respect it.
doing well.
I like the blue chip.
Yeah, that's my
Gary
blue.
is old. I'm not. I'm not. I know you probably know about Gary, but we got into the private sale of this thing. I guess it's supposed to be like YouTube of India or something. I don't remember, but I don't know why people still be talking about this one. Did it pump or something?
Bro. When I used to live stream all the time, it would always be like one person that always asked me about this project. And then it's another one they asked about. I can't remember the name about it. But I know it has some
Yeah.
influencers backing it.
Why we focused on this one right now? Can we focus on something else? Yeah. Go look at something else. No. Hopefully it pumps though, but I don't hold any more of it, so I've been sold out of that. All right, we went on for like 2 hours, a nice little discussion. We had some memes on there. You got any closing thoughts, Millie? What you want to say to the guys out there?
Look, man, altcoin season. When Bitcoin breaks the pi cycle indicator, we got about 2 to 6 months to make as much money as we can. So take advantage of this. You know what I mean? It's coming. Once Bitcoin cross 115, altcoins gonna go crazy, right? So you got to be able to, you know what I mean, have your portfolio together and don't buy when we get into altcoin season. So now is the time to lock the hell in.
I got
And
pull
6 months from
crypto
now,
Millie.
everything will be hopefully if you can get out, right? Because a lot of people just not good at exiting, and I'm the same way, right? I had to learn, right? But this is kind of like my second, third cycle, so I kind of have an understanding how to take profits. Make sure you take your profits and pay your taxes. Pay your
Yeah,
taxes.
we not gonna talk about that one, but nah. Go subscribe to Crypto Millie. I see his channel up there, man. Good guy. We talked a lot, right? Of course, you
Appreciate
guys
you.
already know my channel. We got a lot more to talk about. We're gonna have another live stream probably next week or so. I want to get some more people in here just to have it, fun discussions, see what other altcoins people are looking into because my channel, I don't want to be straight biased. There's going to be a lot of good altcoins out there that's going to probably pump. So that's the stream for you guys. I hope you guys have a good Saturday, though. Don't drink too much. Matter of fact, you should drink a lot. I'll check you guys later. Peace,
Touch
YouTube.
grass.